I'm Alex Case Cohen, manager of the Ponderay Conservation District, and we're here today with Kevin Bush to take a look at our brand new all-purpose seeder that will be available for rent. This is a Land Pride all-purpose seeder, and it is used to replant using minimum and no-till methods for pasture and hay ground. Let's take a look at the seeder and all the different components involved. So taking a look at the seeder itself, we have in the front here the small seed box, which will be used most likely less than the large seed box. We also have right here the drive train. This will not be something that you will need to work with, but currently we have it set for high range, meaning for faster speeds, but if you would like to switch it to a slower speed based on what your needs are, we can do that for you before you receive the seeder. We have the 3-point hitch arms here, as well as the center point here. There are 6 points along the seeder that you need to make sure are greased in order to ensure that the machine continues to work well into the future. We have 2 rollers. First, we have the cultivator, or the preliminary roller that can be angled in different directions to be more aggressively used on your field. You can also disconnect the drivetrain here and make a few passes with this before putting any seed in the ground. We have hoses coming down from the small seed box and then cups for the large seed box. You can change those and based on the calibration rate that you need, using these levers here. This lever here is for the large seed box, and this lever is for the small seed box. Finally, we have a finishing roller to come in behind what's been seeded to close up and to incorporate the seed that you have. You will need to refer to the operator's manual as well as a separate video that will be referenced on our website to learn how to calibrate based on your needs and the size of seed you will be using. We have 6 different zerks, or areas where grease can be filled to lubricate the bearings. Make sure that those are greased before you operate the machinery. This is a Category 1 seeder, or a seeder that is required for Category 1 tractors. It is only 60 inches long, or 5 feet, and can take 25 to 130 horsepower from your tractor. To hook up your 3-point seeder, a 3-point Category 1 hitch is required for the 60-inch or 5-foot wide seeders. The tractor's lower 3-point arms must be stabilized to prevent side-to-side movement. Most tractors have sway blocks or adjustable chains for this purpose. Slowly back the tractor up to the seeder while using 3-point hydraulic controls to lower and position the lift arm hitch holes between the clevis plates and in line with clevis hitch holes. You will then shut the tractor down and attach the lower lift arms to the clevises with the hitch pin. You will then secure with the linch pins. Make sure the wire retainer is rotated down to secure the linch pins. Adjust the length of the top center 3-point link to align center link hitch hole with the upper hitch hole in the seeder. Attach the top center link to the seeder using the customer supplied 3/4 inch diameter clevis pin and pin keeper. Start your tractor and slowly operate the controls to raise and lower the seeder to make sure the seeder clears the tractor tires, frame, and bar. If the drawbar interferes with the seeder, shut the tractor down properly and remove the drawbar out of the way or remove it from the tractor.
So normally you just dump the whole bag in there, but since I'm only trying to make a couple passes, all I'm looking at is getting equal distribution to all of the seed boxes. Okay.
power to drive the seed cups comes from the rear roller turning against the ground while traveling. Power is transmitted from the rear roller through roller chains to the seed cups. Seed is metered out of the cups at a rate proportional to the distance driven. This ensures that the rate applied remains constant as ground speed is varied. Cup metering speed can be adjusted to either a high or low range by changing the speed change sprocket. The cups are already set to a high range, but if you would like a low range, meaning a slower speed, please contact the Conservation District to have them do that before you use the seeder. The front rollers cultivate the soil, crushing clods, pressing down small stones, and forming a seed bed. They can be angled from 0 degrees, non-aggressive, to 20 degrees, very aggressive. The condition of soil and type of vegetation will determine front roller angle. Soil that has been pre-worked will not require as aggressive an angle as hard soil or soil with unwanted vegetation. The drive sprocket can be disengaged from the rear roller to make several passes over the soil before seeding. Grass that you plan to seed over without killing should have the front roller set at 0 degrees or at a slight angle to remove thatch. Seeds drop in front of the rear roller to allow the roller to firm the soil around the seeds. The rear roller assembly floats up and down under spring tension to follow field terrain. Make sure that you return the seeder in the condition that you found it. If you need a shop vac, you can rent one from us, as well as a leaf blower. Use the shop vac to remove any excess seed from the small or large seed boxes. If there is any seed left, you will be charged a fee. In order to remove dust from the outside of the seeder, you can use a hose, a compressor, or a leaf blower to remove dust, dirt, and mud. Be sure to check the mud scrapers by the rollers and make sure all debris is cleared from there using the methods described. Again, if you return the seeder without cleaning it, you will be charged a fee. Thank you for watching our instructional video. If you need more information, please reference the operator's manual as well as the calibrator's video that will be on the same page as this instructional video. We look forward to helping you plant your hayfields and pastures. If you have any more questions, please contact the district for more information. Thank you.